A lot of drama here in Canada today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently, Bryan Adams misspoke about the coronavirus and its origins.
Bryan Adams, like
yeah, Summer of '69. Bryan Adams.
People
He's a national.
What
He's oh my god, he's a national treasure. Are you kidding?
Oh, all right, okay.
He's on Bruce Springsteen.
Hello and welcome to REKT Podcast. I am Bunchu alongside my esteemed colleague and co-host Crypto Chamber. How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good, man. Bright and early. I like these morning shows, I'm going to be honest with you.
Me too. Little coffee talk.
Little coffee talk with my friend Bunchu. It's very nice. I enjoy it very much.
These are my favorite. I actually get upset when I have to record afternon.
I agree. I agree.
Like,
you got yourself a full docket today, though, don't you?
Oh, my God. I'm a 5-star man, but today I'm a 3-podcast man. We are running the gauntlet today. We have 2. We're recording 2 ourselves.
That's right.
And then I am making a out of crypto type appearance on another podcast, Breaker Culture Weekly, which is a sports card podcast, and we're doing a crypto crossover episode. So kind of a how, similar Bitcoin and crypto markets might be to the sports card market, which is pretty interesting. So I'm excited for that. So maybe we'll pick up a couple new listeners, Chamber.
I love it.
1 or 2.
I'm definitely going to listen to that episode.
The host, Ty, asked me to send him a couple of our episodes to listen to yesterday.
He's like, I thought it was a crypto podcast.
Yeah, well, I sent him more of the crypto-centric ones. Like I sent him, I sent him the one we did with wax.io because we, that's relevant to sports cards and all that. And the other ones I sent him Andreas, I sent him Mark Yusko, and then I just sent him some smattering of just our
the greatest hits, if you will.
Yeah, right. I sent him the greatest hits. Exactly.
That's all right. That's good.
Yes. So, and so I will be running a podcast gauntlet today. My jaw will be tired from talking. Usually I'm the one asking the questions, but I'll be doing the talking today, which will be interesting. So, but yeah, other than that, I'm a big fan of these morning podcasts. And when I have to actually go back to work and travel, I will miss these greatly.
What are we going to do? I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I love doing these in the morning. Like, we're like, hey, you up? Let's do it. Okay.
I do notice if it's too early, my voice is different. So like 7:30 a.m., I become a man at 8 a.m. So
it's like after 11 p.m., you're a werewolf. You're a werewolf between the hours of 11 p.m. and 7:59 a.m.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what's the deal? Little controversy going on in Canada this morning?
Buddy, it's off the chains. My wife woke up going on Twitter, and she's like, "Oh, Bryan Adams is in shit apparently," and I'm like, "Oh, what happened?"
Wait, Bryan Adams?
Yeah, like Bryan Adams,
like Summer of '69.
Yeah, like Summer of '69, just Summer of '69. I could list you off a myriad of amazing Bryan Adams songs, but yes, Summer of '69.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we're not talking about like your prime minister or someone of actual political note. We're talking.
This is a higher echelon than the prime minister.
Okay.
All right. This is Bryan Adams. So apparently he's gone on the record blaming the Chinese wet markets and eating bats for the cause of coronavirus, which I thought that was the case, but apparently my wife tells me that may not be the case. And everybody was.
I mean, what was his comment?
I don't know. So basically, like, oh, if we weren't eating bats at wet markets, we wouldn't be in this predicament, sort of thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm paraphrasing, but I'm like, okay, that kind of is reasonable. But here in Canada, we're very sensitive people.
You are a sensitive people.
I don't represent the normal Canadian person.
You're sensitive. You have delicate sensibilities.
You're right, I do. But yeah, so I thought that was the case. So my wife says it might not be. But I said, the only reason he's saying is I'm pretty sure he's like a vegetarian or a vegan. He's just blaming people for eating meat.
Human meat.
Human meat piercing through your teeth. It was
raccoon meat.
It was just raccoon the whole time. But yeah, no, it's big controversy. So much so that not only is Bryan Adams trending on Twitter here in Canada, but he has so much pull that it's actually pulled Corey Hart, another famous
Corey
Canadian.
Hart. If I as a lowly American,
right,
dabble, is he sunglasses at night?
Sunglasses at night. Not as many hits as Bryan Adams. He's the poor man's Bryan Adams.
That's a classic one, though.
Oh, super classic. But yeah, so the amount of weight that Bryan Adams carries actually pulled Corey Hart into the conversation, saying that people actually like Corey Hart more than Bryan Adams here in Canada, which I don't believe to be the case.
I was going to say, is that true?
I think it's a knee-jerk reaction to the bat comment, to be honest. But I'm a Bryan Adams fan. Word on the street is I was actually
have
conceived.
You ever seen either of them in concert?
Well, I'm gonna take you up a notch here. Word on the street is I was conceived after a Bryan Adams concert.
Oh my God, summer of '69, indeed.
Exactly. Well, no, there was no summer of '69 that year, my friend. It was cuts like a knife. But yeah, so apparently, the Bryan Adams tunes run through my DNA.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Who would have thunk? Chamber conceived at a Bryan Adams concert. Wow.
So it's hot topic here in Canada. Probably not even registering a blip on the radar over there on your side.
Let's just put it this way. It's 9:16 a.m. and I hadn't heard of it till you.
No, have you looked outside? Are they burning any Bryan Adams CDs in the streets?
No, but there is people right outside with Corey Hart was better signs. So
just wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
this one says I wear my sunglasses all day.
All day. Fuck you, Bryan Adams.
Oh man.
So that's what's going down on my block this fine morning.
Well, that's fantastic. Some might say that you're in heaven.
Some people.
Maybe the heat of the night. But please forgive me. You're still beautiful to me.
I'm dying. That's fantastic.
I just want you to know that everything I do, I do it for you.
That's nice. I really appreciate that.
And so we are off and running. I think we're burying the lead here, though. Happy halving.
Happy halving indeed.
Happy halving. The halving was yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
We didn't record yesterday because, it's a day of rest.
It is a day of rest. It's a high holy day.
It's a high holy day for Bitcoin, so you can't record a podcast on that.
Plus, every joker and their mother were streaming live yesterday. It was a real
we're down for scraps. We'll take all the scraps.
I feel like they were trying too hard yesterday. A lot of these people. I feel you just.
Well, it's because nothing was happening. The price was tanking.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even tanking that much. That was the fun part. I think the tank happened over the weekend a little bit more, and then it was kind of a lackluster afternoon, to be honest. Really, I was hoping for like a 5K dump, but didn't really.
You were?
Yeah, I was ready to buy. I had my finger on the buy button all afternoon.
I almost bought. I missed the 8,100 mark, right. So I was like, all right, I'll wait.
Yeah. What's the difference, right?
Yeah, but anyway, so Bitcoin has halved. How do you feel? Do you feel like a different man?
I feel like I've earned some stripes.
Is your official first halving.
Official first halving. I saw some people on Twitter yesterday talking about how it was their second, in some cases even third halving. I don't know if that was actually accurate or not, but I know some actual people that have been at least to two of these. So it's pretty exciting.
Wow.
I feel like I'm.
Is this like a coin mitzvah?
Yeah, a little bit of a coin mitzvah, I would say.
Okay.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
And yours.
Yeah, to you and yours.
Yeah, but no, I think we've definitely another medal on our jacket, if you will.
Have we've officially become Bitcoin men?
Yeah, I think so.
We're no longer
we're not Bitcoin
boys anymore.
Correct.
We are now the Bitcoin men.
That
Do you
is
think
correct.
the Coin Boys podcast now is going to be Coin Men? Do they still exist?
I don't know if they still do. If they do, they should actually change their name to Coin Men.
Coin Men. Coins to men. Coins to men. Yeah. Oh my God! Can that be our boy band name?
Absolutely. I think that.
All right. We're definitely gonna have a segment sometime of coin related boy band names, and we're just gonna have.
I'm writing down coins Roman numeral 2 men.
That's gonna be the name of it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's terrific.
Yes. All right. Bryan Adams.
It's a deep cut. That's a deep cut.
Oh man. Anyway, Bitcoin has halved. The price has halved almost. We saw a little bit of a dump over the weekend. We had we were over 10K for a short while, right?
For a brief moment in time.
And
it was your last chance to buy over 10K,
which is half of the all-time high. Right. So halving works. But we are currently, at time of recording, $8,708. So that's where we are at in the market right now. What was the sentiment on Twitter yesterday for, what? I don't know. What did people expect? What do you think they got? What were their feelings?
I think...
A lot of half jokes.
I think depending on, the level of intelligence for a lot of people... some people were anticipating big things, whether it be big dumps or big pumps. I think the smarter people were kind of calling it like, okay, this is going to be anticlimactic. I saw that a lot from, I would say, a little bit more reasonable people that have a fairly long standing in cryptocurrency. So that seemed to be the two things. So either people were, moon boys, or they were like, okay, this is, mid-afternoon, some of them were saying, yeah, if you think things going to happen, think again, because nothing's really going to happen. And really nothing did. I mean, it fluctuated in the 8,000s a little bit, either, low to high, but that's really it.
Interesting. Well, I mean, I wasn't too active on Twitter yesterday, so I didn't see a ton, but that doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, I don't remember much besides that. Some people anticipating big things, and just the other ones.
Huge.
Yeah, huge things. But yeah, for the majority, the smarter people out there seem to, weren't anticipating much happening.
Did we hear from our boy Joey Deposit?
No, Joey Depot. No, I haven't seen him. And for the record, I'm just checking. I'm on Twitter right now. At REKT Podcast, still not working.
I saw that. Did you try to sign in yesterday?
Yeah, I did try to sign in yesterday.
I can't believe you locked us down.
It's such an upsetting thing. It was the quickness. With
I'm going to start. If we're not up by the end of the week, you will have.
I have no idea. It might be end of the week. I don't even know. Like
I'm going to make you start donating $1 to charity of your choice every day that we're locked down from now. From the end of this week. You have a week to get it fixed.
Holy smokes! It was how fast it shut down. It was just like click and then email, and I'm like, what's going on?
Oh my God!
And I've emailed them back like 3 times, and they haven't responded.
And they're like, it's Chamber again.
Sucking guy.
Jack's in the background like, fuck that guy.
$1 a day, Chamber. $1 a day.
All right, let us get to the news. All right, Chamber, start us off with what we're talking about here, what we started the day with.
The big news of the day, Bitcoin records.
Bryan Adams.
Yeah, absolutely. I got my first real 6-string. I bought it at the 5 and dime. Bitcoin records its third ever block reward halving. This is from theblockcrypto.com. Bitcoin's third ever block reward halving has taken place, dropping the per block subsidy from 12.5 Bitcoins to 6.25 Bitcoins. The 630,000th block, which kicks off the new halving era, was mined by Antpool at 3:23 Eastern Standard Time. The block contained 3,100 transactions and 0.909 Bitcoin in transaction fees. The total transaction volume of this block was 3,311
Great
Bitcoin.
trivia question.
That's a lot.
That'll be a great trivia question someday.
Yeah, absolutely. How many Bitcoins were
in the 630,000th block?
Yeah. That's
and who was it mined by? I picture it like when someone hits a monumental like 500th home run or something, and like they, they put it in the Hall of Fame. Like this chunk of text would be in the Bitcoin Hall of Fame.
I agree. I think this is, and honestly, now that you're saying it, there's probably something that'll just, get stuck in my head, and somebody will ask me one day, and I'll regurgitate it unknowingly.
I mean, that's a little over 1 Bitcoin per transaction.
Right? That's crazy.
Yeah.
The final pre-halving block was mined by F2 Pool, the network's largest miner.
Boys to men, coins to men.
Coins to men. The network's largest miner, but current estimation, and also the one that mined the first post-halving block back in 2016. So that's kind of cool. The halving takes place roughly every 4 years, and the event itself forms a key part of Bitcoin's digital scarcity model. With each halving, fewer Bitcoins are produced with each block. Over the course of its lifetime, the Bitcoin network will see the production of just 21 million Bitcoins. Antpool is, per estimates, the third largest mining pool on the network today, according to the data from UK-based firm blockchain Antpool. Mined 79 blocks in the past 4 days. So that's a good chunk of change for Antpool. It's not awful. Not awful.
No.
So there it is. The halving is done, and we'll see you in 4 years.
What's
4 years from now? 2024.
What did Mark Yusko call it? The
the great
net
unplugging
era, the network era, or something.
Yeah. Fuck. We should probably remember that. Here we are. I'll have to go back and listen to it.
All right.
So what do you got? What do you got for news?
This is fun news for me because I love these guys and I love what they're doing. So, and I use it often. Bitcoin rewards startup Lolly raises $3 million in new funding from the Block Crypto and our friend Yogita Katari that doesn't know we exist. Bitcoin.
One day we'll have her on the show.
One day we'll have our great personal friend Yogita Katari on the show, and she will not even know that we exist. Bitcoin rewards app maker Lolly has raised $3 million in new funding round. The Seed 2 round was led by Founders Funds early stage investment vehicle Pathfinder, with participation from Michelle Phan, Ashton Kutcher's Sound Ventures, and Bain Capital Ventures, among others. Ashton Kutcher getting in on Lolly.
Yeah,
Lolly plans to utilize the fresh capital to launch its mobile app, nice, and expand services internationally this year. Maybe they can use some of that to sponsor our podcast. Launching in 2018, Lolly rewards its users with BTC when they shop at its partner merchants. These merchants pay Lolly commission, and then Lolly shares this commission with its users in the form of Bitcoin. Lolly said it has given, quote, hundreds of thousands of dollars back in Bitcoin to its users since launching the service. The moment I learned about Lolly, I knew this was the right platform that will help make Bitcoin accessible to all, and I needed to invest in it. That is a quote from Fan that invested in this seed round. Today's round brings Lolly's total funding raised to date to around $5.25 million, and the firm raised $2.25 million in November of 2018. Chamber, can you still not use Lolly though?
No, I don't believe I can.
Sad.
Yeah, very sad.
Just recently, in the last month, I've earned $40 in Bitcoin.
That's so upsetting.
It's pretty great. I mean,
good for you.
Yeah,
upsetting for me.
Yeah.
It's very. I wish I buy so much stuff online.
So do I. It's crazy.
I really feel like I'm missing an opportunity.
Although,
do you think I could VPN it?
I'm not sure. Good question.
I'm not smart enough to, so we're going to say no.
I mean, I don't understand why you wouldn't be able to, right? Like, you could just take a quick vacation to Pennsylvania whenever you're shopping online. Come visit me.
I always forget how close I am to Pennsylvania. I live...
You are pretty close.
I live like almost on the shore of Lake Erie. And I mean, I basically look over Lake Erie and there's Pennsylvania right there.
Oh, so maybe we should, next time I'm in I'll go to Erie for work. So.
Right. Yeah.
Right,
so I'm going to rent
that easier than Buffalo?
No, Buffalo's the easiest.
Okay.
Buffalo,
So,
yeah. I'd have to take a boat across the water. My seaman skills aren't that great.
That's it. Like, I never know what he's going to say. I never know. I just never know what he's doing back there. Mom, the Bitcoin. Fuck. All right, you're up. What do you got?
I'm up. I got another one here. This was hot news prior to the halving. This was maybe, I want to say, a day or two ago. Macro investor Paul Tudor Jones says he has between 1 and 2% of his assets in Bitcoin.
PTJ. Joey Depot and PTJ.
Macro investor Paul Tudor Jones said he has a little over 1% of his assets in Bitcoin during a Monday morning appearance on CNBC. Quote, Bitcoin, I think, is a great speculation. I've got a little over 1% of my assets in Bitcoin. Maybe it's almost 2. That seems like the right number, said the founder and chief investment officer of Tudor Investment Corp during the interview. However, Jones also noted that his approach to Bitcoin is, quote, conservative. Quote, when I think of Bitcoin, I look at it as one tiny part of my portfolio. It may end up being the best part of my portfolio. I may end up being the best performer of all time. It may be the best performer.
That was a Freudian slip.
Yeah, I may. Yeah, so I was thinking about myself and my podcasting ability. Yeah. I am very conservative with this position. I am going to keep a tiny percent of my assets in it as is, said Jones. Jones shocked the market last week when he struck a bullish tone on Bitcoin in an investor letter and said his Tudor BVI fund had taken steps towards purchasing Bitcoin futures. Forbes estimates that Jones has a net worth of $5.1 billion. That's
a lot of cheese.
That is a lot of cheese. In the letter, he made a strong case for buying Bitcoin, saying it may be the, quote, fastest horse in the market. Giddy the fuck up. He didn't add that. I added that part.
Okay. Right.
No, you didn't. Oh, just in case there was any confusion. Quite often, how the markets respond will be at odds with yours priors. But
so hold on.
Go ahead.
Would you say then? Is this saying he has 1% of 5.1 billion in Bitcoin?
Yeah, almost 2.
Because that's almost $100 million if it's 2%. If it's
I think
1%,
that's what he's saying.
It's $51 million.
Well, he says of his portfolio.
Right.
So is your portfolio also your net worth? Maybe not.
Well, I would imagine a guy like that has a lot, is not keeping $5.1 billion in the bank, right? So his portfolio would be made up of all of his investment assets. So I would say a good chunk of that is what you would consider portfolio.
Multiple $1 million for sure in Bitcoin.
Yeah, right.
Tens of millions. Yeah,
I would say at least, I would say a 10 million is easily
right
where he has.
That's interesting.
investment. Interesting.
So finish up here. We're watching the birthing of a new store of value. And whether that succeeds or not, only time will tell. So here we are. Big investor, billionaire Paul Tudor Jones.
Billionaire.
Bullish.
It's a great asset. It might be the best one. It might be the largest one of them all. I might be the best performer ever.
Not a billionaire, Donald Trump. But a lot of people were saying some of the feedback that I've seen based off of this was
there was some polarizing takes on PTJ.
Yeah, so like obviously if he's buying futures and then he's a billionaire and then says something bullish about it, isn't that going to help his position regardless of what Bitcoin wanted to do anyways?
It's futures contracts. He's not actually purchasing custodial Bitcoin.
Exactly. So I feel like
I'm sure he owns some custodial Bitcoin, though. Right?
I probably imagine he does. I just it's like somebody on Twitter with 150,000
Yeah, but I mean,
followers.
like I don't like that. That makes me upset because like people fucking do that all the time on Twitter, and then
totally
toot their own horns like, oh, Paul Tudor Jones,
right? Yeah, you're doing the same fucking thing.
Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure that's how they sound. All right,
Paul Tudor Jones.
Paul Tudor Jones.
PTJ.
You simp.
like,
yeah, so that's good. The more billionaires that can talk about Bitcoin, in my opinion, the better. So here we are.
I agree. All right, we got one more story. We probably should have reordered these differently, but we talked about the price of Bitcoin at the top of the show. But this one is Bitcoin price tanks by 15% in 10 minutes, causing 226 million of liquidations on BitMEX. So Bitcoin fell from 95 to 8,100 on Saturday. Yeah, so you were right. It was Saturday, posting a 14.6% loss in just over 10 short minutes. That was PTJ dumping on the market.
Yeah, he sure did.
The price has since recovered to slightly near 8,800. But I think the big news is the plunge brought the digital assets month-long rally to a halt in April. The Bitcoin price jumped 38% from 6,200 to 8,600. Wow, that's crazy. I kind of didn't realize how quick of a time that was, huh?
Right.
Continued to rise in early May, getting to 10,000 for the first time in a while. Bitcoin briefly touched 10,000 on May 8th, and it is now back to early April levels and blah, blah, blah halving.
Yeah, no, I mean, it sounds like Saturday was the dump day.
It was, and it's funny because it was Saturday and then like a little bit of Sunday too, because I was doing some stuff and my brother texted me and he's like, have you seen Bitcoin? And he hasn't texted me about Bitcoin in a while, so I knew something was going on. So, but that is going to do it for us for the news. Any other news type things that you want to talk about, Chamber?
I don't think so. I feel like people should just send me Bitcoin now that it's halved. I don't know.
Send me
half your Bitcoin. Yeah. I think that's the only news I really have to share with people at this point, I think. But I don't know. Has anything else really happened? Everybody's been boned up for halving.
You've been boned up for having.
I know. I'm including myself. I was boned. I was boned up.
Yeah, I was boned.
Oh no. You know what? I was thinking about this earlier in the show. We should probably take a moment. There was some sad news yesterday. We lost, in my opinion, a comedic genius.
Oh my God, that's true.
Some people know him as
two epic comedy careers.
Really, I mean, I think a lot of people listening probably don't realize the early stuff. But Frank Costanza. I think that's what most people know him as.
You can't leave out Arthur Spooner though. Arthur Spooner is iconic.
I agree. Arthur Spooner is iconic. But yes, we lost. I forget his first name now.
Jerry.
Jerry. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Come on,
Jerry,
man.
Yeah, Jerry Stiller. I get confused with Jerry Seinfeld, obviously.
Right.
But yes, we lost Jerry Stiller yesterday. Frank Costanza, he was
92.
a full life. But maybe some of the best scenes in comedy history. Like you could argue he was at least 2 or 3 scenes, like greatest scenes of all time. The description of the bra to George.
We stand a legend here on REKT Podcast.
There's so many. I mean, what are some of your faves?
Serenity Now.
Serenity Now, Insanity Later. I love, a lot of people will go to the bra. You got the A, you got the B. But I really like the scene at the police station where Elaine's picking up her friend and Frank's picking up George, and it ends in a fight scene between Elaine and Frank. If you want a piece of me, come and get it. I feel just really shaped my comedy flavor. I think as a young kid, I really liked him a lot. So
R.I.P.
Thank you, Mr. Stiller. If you're up there, I probably won't see you.
Serenity Now.
If there's an up there, I'm definitely going down there.
You definitely are. All right, we've got some fun and games for you. I'm going with since it is the halving, we are going with the ultimate Bitcoin trivia quiz for Chamber. Yes.
REKT. REKT.
Are you ready to show your chops?
Yes, I am. This is where, if you haven't figured out I'm a fraud yet, you're going to figure it out real soon.
Well, I tried to look for really obscure. I don't know how obscure this is. So maybe no one can blame you because I don't know if I know some of these answers.
All right.
All right. So you got 10 questions here.
Okay. Is one of the questions how many Bitcoins were transacted in the 600? Because it was 3,311.
I'm going to give you, that's going to be a bonus point for one of these that you get wrong.
All right, fair.
All right. What day is celebrated in the cryptocurrency world as Bitcoin Pizza Day? July 4th, May 22nd, December 10th, or February 5th?
Can I get the first two again?
July 4th, May 22nd.
I want to say, shit.
I have a guess. I don't know, but I have a guess.
I think it's July 4th.
Really? Okay, so I'm going to put that in, and my guess would have been February 5th.
Really? That late? Okay.
Well, I feel like... What do you mean that late?
No, I feel like it was a spring-summer purchase, not a winter purchase.
Right, but that would be early in the month.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
That's the second month of the year.
It's late. It's late in the year. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, you're just a big January guy. And you feel like it doesn't get enough respect.
I'm a January maximalist.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Submit your answer. Oh, we are both incorrect. Bitcoin Pizza Day is actually coming up in a couple weeks, May 22nd.
Really? Okay. All right. So far, so wrong. All right. What do we got next?
Question number 2. Well, I'm not satisfied with Versace style. Put those patent leather pants in the circular file. Sometimes I think I might be looking good, but there's only one thing that fits like it should. Name the lyrics. What song did that come from? The only thing that looks good on me, Real, Gone Kid, Elvis, or Sugar Sugar. All Bryan Adams hits.
That's the only thing that looks good on me, is you, I believe.
That is correct. So Bitcoin 0, Bryan Adams 1. All right. Next question. Which of these countries is one of the current largest miners of Bitcoin? Is it China, Algeria, Spain, or Nepal?
Gotta go China, I would imagine.
I would believe so. Let's submit that answer. And you are correct, sir. China is the correct answer. Let's see.
I'm excited. I don't know what's happening right now.
She said her love for me could never die, but that'll change if she ever found out about you and I. Oh, but her love is cold. What Bryan Adams track is that?
Can you say it again?
Shit. She said her love for me would never die, but that'll change if she found out about you and I. Oh, but her love is cold.
Fuck. Cuts like a knife?
That is not even an option, so that is incorrect.
Oh, yeah, you're not giving me options. That's fair. You shouldn't give me options.
No, you're a Bryan Adams super fan.
What was it? I don't know. I know it, but...
The answer to that one is love hurts.
That's a tough one.
In your defense, only 49% of players have answered that one.
That's
correct.
tough. That's a tough one.
All right, next Bitcoin question. Here we go. In which of the following countries is the use of blockchain currently banned? France, the USA, Germany, or Bolivia?
I think France.
France. All right, let's try it. That is incorrect.
Oh, okay.
The correct
I
answer.
we did a news thing on something about France.
I think you are thinking of the fact that they wanted to ban Libra.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yes, I believe that is it. But the correct answer is Bolivia.
I mean, that sounds right when you say it out loud like that. That obviously is the right answer.
It sounds like pick me, I'm Bolivia.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, did you say Bolivia? Oh,
yeah. Okay. All right, we're going back to a Bitcoin question.
Okay.
The first game built by using Ethereum technology is called Ethergame, CryptoBox, Cryptomon, or CryptoKitties.
I mean, my gut wants to say CryptoKitties, but I feel like that was the most popular game. So maybe there was some earlier versions, like earlier games prior to CryptoKitties. What was the first one? ETHbot?
Ethergame.
I'm going to go with that. Ethergame.
Ethergame.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. That sounds
I
like
hope this is right.
Sounds like it could be the first one.
The answer is CryptoKitties. You out-thunk yourself on that one.
I did. I do that a lot with these types of things.
All right, Bryan Adams time.
Nice.
Bryan Adams time. I've been waiting for so long for something to arrive, for love to come along. Now our dreams are coming true, for the good times and the bad. I'll be standing there by you. Oh. Fuck. Name this ballad.
Can you give it to me one more time?
Just like that?
It's just like that.
I've been waiting for you for so long, for something to arrive, for love to come along. Now our dreams are coming true, for the good times and the bad. I'll be standing there by you. Oh.
I can hear it. I can fucking hear it.
Only 48% of players have gotten this one.
Heaven?
Correct! Wow! Some fun facts here. Heaven only reached position 38 in the UK charts, but naturally doing better in Canada, reaching 11. And then the interesting fact below this is just full circle. I feel like I should just stop here. Interesting fact, Bryan is a vegan and a strong animal rights activist. He became a vegan through health reasons initially.
That is the best. I mean, that's the perfect podcast. I don't know. This is what happens when you get two geniuses in a room. Technically not a room, but this is...
All right, you're going to get this one. How many Bitcoins in total are available for mining?
21 million.
Okay, let's make sure that's correct.
I think
Otherwise, everything in my life is a sham. That is correct. Let's see. Which of the following is not the name of a cryptocurrency?
Okay. This one I'll know for sure. I know all of the names.
You think?
I think so.
Pizza coin?
Okay.
I want you to run through them as I say them. What do you think? Is that going to be a yes or no?
Ooh, I don't know. There's only one that's not. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, pizza coin I think is one.
Cabbage?
Fuck. Maybe not.
Coinier?
I think Coinier is one.
And stable coin.
I think that's also one. I'm going with the one I said.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. It's not stable coin. It's stable coins.
Stable.
Steble.
I still feel good about it. I feel like somebody maybe misspelled stable, and it just became a coin. I'm still going with cabbage.
You're going with cabbages.
Yeah, even though that kind of sounds like a coin too.
That is incorrect. It is stable coins.
It is stable coin.
You've gotten 2 right only out of that was question 5.
Ooh.
All right. Oh, sorry, that was question 6. You've only got 2 right. One of them was how many bitcoins are there?
Yeah. Hey, I'm not that much of a scam, guys.
Blank is regarded as the smallest amount of Bitcoin equivalent to 0.00001.
One
Ethereum, Satoshi, mini bit, or small bit?
1 Satoshi.
Correct. That is correct. You've now reached the bonus round. Bryan Adams time.
Nice. This is my time to shine.
Name this tune. Rescue me from despair. Tell me you will be there. Help me, please, darling, rescue me. Every dream that we share, every cross that we bear, can't you see, darling, rescue me.
I want to say it's rescue me. But what's that?
Only 34% of players have gotten this right.
I know the song, 100%. But what's the name of the song? Can I get another reading, please? They're so good.
Rescue me from despair. Tell me you will be there. Help me, please. Darling, rescue me. Every dream that we share, every cross that we bear, can't you see, darling, rescue me.
Fuck. I think it is. Is it called Rescue Me? No, what is it?
Do I have to say the words?
Do I have to say the words? That's a fantastic song.
In 1993, Adams worked alongside Sting and Rod Stewart for the song All for One. For the film Three Musketeers. The record became a hit worldwide. All right. Yeah. You've got 8, 9, and 10, 3 more Bitcoin questions here. All right. On what technology is the infrastructure of the digital currency founded?
I got this.
Digital technology, internet technology, banking, or blockchain?
Blockchain.
Correct. Except they spelled blockchain as 2 words. So
idiots.
This quiz is trash. The first decentralized digital coin was created in 2008, 2009, 2010, or 2011.
2009?
Question mark?
Question mark? There's always that.
Actually, 2008.
Yeah, there's that weird late December, early January.
Late December back in 63.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that that's not a Bryan Adams song? No. All right, you have one more Bryan Adams and one more Bitcoin song, and then we will get out.
Let's end it with Bryan Adams. So let's do the.
Oh, let's end it with Bryan Adams. All right,
yeah,
all right,
absolutely.
Okay, here we go. What term is sometimes used to refer to other cryptocurrencies that are not Bitcoin?
Oh, it's easy. I don't need that. You know, I think it's shitcoin.
It's not. It's the other version.
Altcoin?
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right.
Yes. This quiz did not have the word shit in it. So
no.
If you didn't outthink yourself, you would have gotten CryptoKitties. So that would have given you half the correct answers. Plus the bonus of your other one.
Right.
Oh my God, this is great. Holy crap. They gave you a certificate of achievement that says that you got 4 right.
Nice. I'm going to frame that.
I'm posting this.
That's amazing.
100% posting this on Twitter. Anyway. All right. The last question of the day is Bryan Adams.
Don't want to argue, don't want to fight, don't want no politics, baby, all through the night. I told you before, gonna tell you once more, for the last time, baby, open up your door.
Is it waking up the neighbors?
It is not waking up the neighbors. The correct answer is Crazy Love.
That's too bad.
Crazy Love is the correct answer for Bryan Adams trivia. Which did you like better?
Bryan Adams trivia.
I'm going to check out your Telegram real quick.
1 sec. All right.
This is your certificate of achievement.
40%. That's amazing. I'm going to print that off if it's going up in my
You
office.
should. That's
100%.
Yep. Anyway, that's going to do it for us for our first episode of the day. That'll release today.
Yeah.
Our next episode, I guess, what, Thursday?
Yeah, probably like what day is it? Tuesday? Yeah, Thursday morning. Something like that. We'll release the second one.
All right. That was a fun one, though. So what else? Anything else before we get out of Dodge?
No, let's save it for the next shows.
All right. I hope you come with some real gems for later this afternoon.
Well,
I'm already spent. I've already peaked for the day. That's some of my best work.
It was amazing. You really caught me off guard with the Bryan Adams one. So thank you very much.
Especially my readings.
They were fantastic. So great job again. It's I can't stress enough how great it is to have a fantastic co-host that really carries me through the show every day. So thank you.
I'm a co-host and part-time slam poet.
You should do slam poetry of a mix between Bryan Adams and Bitcoin stuff. Like you just that was
having every having I do it for you, girl.
That's right.
Oh. In the heat of the night, Bitcoin by my side. Stop. Hammer time. Well, that's about as good as we can get for today.
There you go. You're welcome, people.
That's it. Until next time, don't get wrecked, and that is financial advice.
Hey everybody, thanks for listening. You can help support us by giving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and become a REKT patron by signing up for a monthly tier on patreon.com. That's patreon.com/REKT podcast. Don't get wrecked.